So if someone told you 5 years ago that AI could develop a WordPress website in under 5 minutes, you'd probably laugh, right? Well, today, it is very much possible. So by the end of this video, you're going to have a professional website. You can edit just like any WordPress website without writing a single line of code, and all this through Elementor developed by AI. So I'm going to show you how AI builds an entire WordPress website. Yes, as I have said it, AI building a WordPress website. So without much more say, let's begin. And to those new here, my name is Titus. I'm an IT officer, and this channel is dedicated to AI tutorials and AI hacks and tips. If that's something that you might be interested in, anything concerning AI, it will drop here first. So if that's something you might be interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel or liking the video if you like this video. So without much more say, let's dive in. So to do that, I'm using Hostinja website. However, it can work with any other website, but for now, I'm going to guide you on how you can use Hostinja website. If you don't have a hosting yet, I would recommend Hostinja, and there's a 20% discount already. I will link it somewhere in the description, but there's a detailed video I created on how to get a discount on Hostinja. Hostinja by far is still the best hosting provider right now in the world, so I would highly recommend Hostinja. So with that out of the way, the first step you're going to do, I'm going to add your website. So you're going to click WordPress. So when you click here, here's where you're going to purchase your own domain. Hostinja offers very cheap domains, but however, for our case, I'm just going to use a subdomain. So for this, I'm going to call it AI test. That I'm going to use Titus simplifies.com. Alright, so as you can see, it is a free. I'm using a subdomain. However, this is my domain. You can go ahead and check it out. Always drop these videos here. Let me just briefly let me show you how it works. I always drop these videos here where you can go ahead and look through this website. I always drop prompts. You can click here the videos. I always drop all the videos that are dropped automatically come here. You can go ahead and watch from here instead of going to YouTube direct. Yeah, you can also get a way of contacting me through email, WhatsApp, and follow me on other channels. So without much more say, let me close this. We'll go back to our main target. So once we click that, we have selected the subdomain we're going to create it in. I'm going to click next. You can also use a temporary domain if you want, but in my case, I'm just going to use a subdomain. Also, as I said, let me say you want to buy a new domain. You've seen the actual offer ship. Let me say you're going to buy yt2.com. If it is still available. I can see yt2 is off, but let me see if I can add some letters just to get the point. So you can see .com is actually just $0.01. That is if you're buying for the 3 years. However, normally, I think if you're buying for 1 year, it's around $9, which is something very affordable compared to other hosting providers and domain sellers. So for our case, let me go back with our own. I'll paste that there. So that's our subdomain. Click on it. Then I'm going to click next here. So here's where you're going to click your login details, but for my case, I always want to go with that. So here's where the beauty comes in. You're going to click build from scratch or create a website with AI. So if you build from scratch, here is the normal WordPress that you've always been used to. If you don't know about WordPress, comment WordPress, and then I will go ahead and create another detailed video maybe about WordPress. But there are lots of tutorials online where you can learn by yourself how to develop a website using WordPress. So for this, I'm going to click create a website with AI. So WordPress does this thing. Hostinja goes ahead and installs WordPress on our subdomain. So we give it some time. Usually it takes less than a minute, or between a minute to 2 minutes. So let me come back. Alright, so that is done. As you can see, it is already done, ready to go. It's time to build on a system. It is 100%. So it lists that to this page. So here is where it tells us write a prompt. Here you can say, as you can see, let's start with your website idea. So here's where you're going to write it. Prompting is very important, and once you make a small mistake, you might get the best result you want. I'm just going to go to here. I click on ChatGPT. I'm going to give a prompt to get me a prompt. So for this case, let me hide this. So I'll create. So I've got ChatGPT and I've told it to write for me a prompt that I'm going to use to put on WordPress. And you can still get me a prompt for WordPress AI to build a website for a local business in India called Halal Catering. Basically, it's a catering company. So now, when ChatGPT goes ahead and creates me this prompt, this is the prompt I'm going to go and paste on Ostinger. However, so let me go ahead and copy this. If you're good at prompting, you can always do that. But me, in my case, to just save time, I'll not go much into it. I'll just go ahead and copy this very once. Okay, it's pretty long. Okay, then I'm going to copy this. Then I'll go ahead and go back here and I'll paste that here. Now you can see it actually has character limit, I think. Let me see. So the character limit, and I will not, as you can see, it is I think 2000 characters. So I'll just go back to GPT and say, make it. So ChatGPT will go ahead and modify this prompt it gave me. Then it makes it 2000 characters. And then I'll get that character and I paste it back there. So it's creating, goes ahead. So once that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. Go back to my AI website builder. Then I go this and I will paste this here. Include it. But it's pretty long still. I don't know if it included. Let me just give another prompt, make it less than. So I think for ChatGPT it was not counting spaces. However, the Ostinger website builder was actually counting the spaces. So I'll change this. And the reason why I've not cropped this part out is I want to let you know, I want to show you how prompting is actually hectic, how you should take much time to understand it better. So once that is done, go ahead and copy that and I'll go back to website builder. I want us to build this thing in real time. Not much edit, just show you how it's done. So that is okay, that has worked. Well, I said for 1500, and I think Ostinger goes up to 2000 characters, which gives us around 500 almost. So after that, you just go ahead and enter that. You can also go ahead and enter with AI here if you want to, but I will just go mine. So Ostinger will ask you the tool you want, Elementor or Gutenberg. However, me, I'm used to Elementor. And 90% of AI website builders out there are used to Elementor. So I'll go ahead and select Elementor. You can choose the language you want. Can choose India, but however, I don't know India, despite the business being Indian. So I'll just leave it at English USA. The brand name is Halal Catering, which is picked as we gave it. Then you can go ahead and change it if you want. So once you like all that, go ahead and confirm. So you've confirmed the essentials. Give it time. As you can see, it is thinking. So it gives all the pages that it should have created. You can go ahead and add more pages if you want. So, but for me, these are the pages that AI gave it. So let me say I want to add another page here. Let me home, about, services, contact, which page is not there? Gallery. So let me say I'm going to create a privacy page. So I'll just put privacy. Because this can be any page you want. So you can just go ahead and add. So after that, you can add how many pages you want, or you can even remove the ones you don't want. So I'm going to click confirm. So give it its time. It tells you if you like, you can add contacts straight away what you say. So this one, what you want it to fill in the contact form is what it will add. So now, if you don't want, then you can leave it. So for my case, let me just put it there. I'm just going to copy my own contact form. I'll paste that here. Then I put info. And also for inquiries or any sort of donations or any type of support, collaborations, please email me at info@simplifies.com. So address, I'm going to put US, then you can put a phone number which you want. I'm going to put Greece. Now put any phone number of your choice. Then you can add a WhatsApp button. All this is going to be doing it for us. So after that, click continue. So you can go ahead and paste your social media links if you want. It's also optional. Maybe I will not have that time, but if you're going to develop your own website, please go ahead and fill all the social media links. But still, you can still fill it in when the site is live. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. So as you can see, it has actually finished developing our website for us. Pretty wonderful. So you can go ahead and do some small changes like logo, colors, fonts. So the fonts, let me say I don't want that. I want Poppins. Go ahead and select that. So finish customization. Looks like your site is done. So you can go ahead and set up in WordPress or customize. But now I'm going to just click this. But you can see on mobile, you can see on desktop or any version you want. Pretty wonderful still. So we have to go down to the WP admin so that you can go ahead and edit it. You can go to element editor or WP admin. So I'll go to WP admin so that I can show you exactly that this is WordPress. This is a WordPress website. However, the AI created it for us. So as you can see, the theme that was Stinger AI theme. So I think this AI website builder was designed specifically for Stinger. So I don't think you will get it without Stinger. Later on, maybe after a week, I'm going to create another video on how you can use on other hosting providers, where you can just download a plugin and then you go ahead and build a website on any theme. So if that's something that you may be interested in, also please turn on notifications while you subscribe. But whenever I publish that video, you get a notification straight away. So from that, let's go ahead and open it. Halal catering. So it has opened here, and you can see it's pretty wonderful. For AI in less than 5 minutes. Okay, it is good. Can see just very fast about. Okay, very good. Services. I just don't like the way the menu is too packed, but all that can be worked upon. So services, about us. What is about in services? Was this a services page? Our services. Then about us in services. That looks odd. And this is testimonial in services. I don't like the way it did it, but I like this one. I like the contact form. And go ahead and subscription plans. Everything looks good. It even created for us a menu. And the photos. I think this photos is generated by itself using AI or downloaded stock images. But I think it's AI. I think the stock images. Let me see the gallery. Our gallery. Everything is pretty wonderful. And I built some Indian because, as I said, it is in India. I'm really impressed. You can see info. My email is already there in the footer. Testimonials page. Frequently asked questions. Or contact. So the contact is, remember it asked us for logins, social logins. We didn't put, so we just left the link blank. But however, our info is there, our phone number is there, and our location is there. Everything looks wonderful, I think. Then the privacy page that we added, you can see it failed. It was not good at it. It just brought about us. But all this can be worked upon because now we selected Elementor. So just go ahead here and click Elementor. So for now, let's just do some manual change before we finish the video. Because I show most of you now how to design a website on WordPress. So to remove the menu, as we have seen here, the menu looks too complicated. So to remove the menu, all we have to do is go back to the theme, to the dashboard. Then you go to appearance. Once you reach there, you're going to click on editor. And then you're going to select navigation. So navigation, you're going to see which one you're going to remove or you're going to add. So for my case, I'm just going to remove privacy. Remove privacy. And then this one also can be fit in the menu. Remove frequent asked questions. Remove testimonials. These are minor. They can be down on the footer. So go ahead and after that is done, go ahead and save. So the site is saved. You can go ahead and view it, but first we already have it here. So I'll just go ahead and refresh. So as you can see, it has been removed already. However, I like the video, though the words are not visible, but I like the video. And also on mobile, as you can see on mobile, it looks pretty wonderful. Let me try to do this. You can see it has a nav sticky bar. Okay, so the menu is down, and go ahead and click contact. On mobile, it looks wonderful also. Of course, it's also available on phone. Since this is already live, I'll go ahead and check it on phone. I see, because I have a phone with me here. So as you can see here, the site is already live. However, I'll go ahead and attach this somewhere here so that you can see how it looks. So basically, it's wonderful on phone, and I like the way it animates. So there's no scroll up, but I like it. I like the way it is. Okay, it's pretty wonderful on phone. Let me go ahead and open another page, menu. Although here it's not nice on the phone, but all that can be worked upon. So now that is done, I want now to show you how to put this away. I'm going to show you how to edit a page. Let me say we want to edit our contact page here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit with Elementor. Once you click that, Elementor page builder would open. As I've said before, I chose Elementor because I think 90% of WordPress users use Elementor in 2026. So to do that, let me say we want to change our phone number. You can go ahead and open this, click at the Elementor we've seen before. Then you can go ahead and change this number to whatever you want. Pretty simple. So after that, you go ahead and you can see the maps. You want to choose location, choose a different place. Go ahead and change this. I'll not go much into details, but all you have to do, you have to go to Google Maps, copy the iPhone with a particular place, then you paste it here. So I'll leave that as that. If you want to change any words at Halal Catering, let me say, you want to just change anything. So it's just pretty simple. I will not go much detail into that, keep the video a little bit short. But in case you have any questions, please put in the comment section. I always review the comment section. So after all that, you publish. And after publishing, you can go ahead and refresh this, fetch a new page, and wait till the contact. Voila. You can see our contact has been added, and our words have been added. So that is basically it. That is basically how you can create an WordPress website using AI. So that comes to the end of our video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking the video. And then without much more say, I'll catch you in the next one.